In this video, we're going to be going over lateral line stretch, setup, and adding pails and rails to the stretch so we can really maximize the tissue involvement and really get better range of motion gains out of this setup. So the non-stretch side is going to be facing the prop. Ideally, this is going to be a squat rack or a door frame, something very solid you can hang on to. The stretch side will be on the outside. So what we're going to do is take the closest arm to the item we're going to hang on to, go ahead and grab onto that. Outside leg is going to sweep back and behind us. So we're opening up the outside hip, and then from here the outside arm will reach up and over, and then we are going to sit out into our stretch. We are searching for stretch up here in the lat area, across the shoulder blade, down the side, and all the way through to the hip, and potentially all the way down the leg. So you might want to sit out through your hip, you might want to sit through the rib cage, maybe twist the chest forwards and backwards, right or left, and play with variability to find your best, fullest stretch position across this side. From here, the PAILs contraction is going to start as if we are going to pull the object we're hanging on to towards us. Now the arm needs to stay straight, so we hang on tight, and we're going to think about pulling through the shoulder blade as if we're going to contract the lat. Now from here, this grounded leg, the stretched side here, is going to act as if we're going to sweep it out, but the ground is going to block us. So we're in the stretch, we pull with the arm to find lat engagement, and then we dig the leg that is whipped behind us down and out to find hip and lower oblique engagement. From here, we just contract deeper through the core as if we are going to rip the ground and the squat rack across our body. We're going to ramp up this effort for about 5 to 15 seconds, pulling with everything we got for the cleanest, smoothest contraction possible. And then from here, we're going to think about pushing the squat rack or the door frame away from us, like we're going to reach through it. So we push through there, and then our leg does the same thing. The leg is going to push down and across the body as we open and force length through what was stretching, and then we're going to add a side crunch towards the squat rack or the door frame, and we're going to hold that effort for another 5 to 15 seconds, maximizing contraction, maximizing reach, maximizing push through the leg. We hold and we ease off. From here, we try to hang on longer as we resettle back into stretch. And we should feel some things open up. We take a few big deep breaths, and then we slowly come off. And that is our pails and rails contraction with the lateral line. So make sure this is something you can hang on to. If the shoulder of the stretching side gives you trouble, you can also flip the hand over if it's a squat rack. If it's a door frame, it doesn't work out super well in your favor, but I recommend playing with that. And just remember that your pails is the contraction to the stretch side, and your rails is trying to actively lengthen the stretch and contracting to the non-stretch side. So we go through at least 2 rounds of pails and rails per side, trying to open up range, and then we rinse and repeat on the other side. And I recommend you follow this up with spine cars or spine controlled articular rotations to really integrate this new range of motion back into your system. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.